Alright, what's up y'all? Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get double movement on Fortnite. So what double movement can do is something very kind of broken, but for PC players it's broken, not for controller. So basically this gives you controller movement. So give me a second, I'm going to switch back to regular controls for keyboard and mouse and show you guys the difference between the two. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something real quick, and we're gonna try to go in a straight line this way, right, while placing walls. Okay, so we're gonna start on the floor. So if you try to go like this, what do you have to do? You're turning to place the wall, and that could take a lot of time, and you could also mess up this placement right here. So while you're doing this, you're looking straight, but you have to look to the left to place the wall, then keep going. And that could be, it might not seem very significant, but yes, there's a lot of time that you take to turn right here. And let's show something with windows too. So when you're right here, and let's say there's a person inside, you have to go around the corner and turn to shoot him. You can't look here. You can't keep looking inside the building while you're trying to shoot. You still have to, if he's right here, say he's at the top of that cone, you have to turn to shoot him. You can't be focusing on it. You still have to turn. You can't just have your cursor one way and still run straight while trying to shoot him. You have to turn. See? You have to turn there. That's another area. A lot of other people say that using double movements helps their editing get faster. For some reason, even me, I feel like it doesn't feel as smooth right now with the double movement off. It just doesn't feel, as nice as when you're using double movement. Those are the three things. There's many others, but I'm trying to keep this video short. You can find many other advantages of double movement. So you have the running to place, right? And you have the peak angles. And some people say their editing feels nicer when they use double movement, and I'm one of those people. So those are the three pretty much big advantages I would say that using double movement gives you. So now, after that, I'm going to show you how to get double movement. Okay, so you want to go to your browser, and any browser honestly, and you're going to look this up. You're going to look up Wooting double movement, just how I typed it. Okay, just like this. You can enter that in. You're gonna see the first link right here, wooting.io. Okay, double movement. And this is supported by Fortnite. Fortnite says it's not bannable anymore. It used to be bannable, but after Benji Fishy was using it, somehow he got Fortnite to allow this in pubs. So yeah, this is allowed in pubs. It's okay. So Wooting double movement lets you instantly get double or controller movement in Fortnite without tweaking any settings, installing any drivers like it says. So it's pretty much just a controller joystick. You're moving like a controller joystick, okay? But you still have your aim of your mouse. So click on this first link, and it's literally gonna be right here. Literally. Click on it, and it's gonna install. I definitely could install it, but I already have it installed. It's just gonna do something. It's just gonna pop up like an install window. You're gonna click terms to agree to the terms, next, and like that. That's pretty much gonna be it. And then after that, if you have any problems with installing it, just message me, and I can make another extension to this video showing you me installing it. Okay, when this window pops up, when you have this window here, you're gonna make sure this is off, okay? And then you wanna go to your Fortnite settings. You're gonna see this right here, these two things, and I'll tell you why you need to do that. Okay, so when you're in your Fortnite settings, it told you to disable your movement. So you're gonna exit all these. It sounds stupid, but yes, do it. It's gonna help, okay? Well, it's the only reason, that's the only way you can do it. If you don't do these steps, it's not gonna work. Sorry for my stuttering. Okay, you're gonna lock this input method as mouse. Okay, so this means when you're switching to controller, since it's a controller joystick, it's going to be acting like a controller. So when you press a button, it's going to pop up on the little on the bottom of this as if it's a controller. And I'll show you this real quick. So you see here, let me turn lock off. And when I press my movement keys, look it switches to the PS4 because it's a joystick. So we obviously do not want that. Okay, so then you're gonna lock this back in. Okay, so that means when you're pressing, well, it's still gonna show up in the menu, but when you're playing in the game, let me show you. Save this real quick. So make sure you disable your WASD and put lock input. So now when you're moving, you see it's not popping up as the controller anymore. So after you do those steps, turn the WASD off and the lock input, then you're gonna want to turn on double movement on your app. So when you're here in double movement, you can click here also to change it to dark mode. So you see this is just the regular menu, okay? But you see this advanced mode? This right here is what you want to see. Strafe angle. That's what it says. This allows you to adjust the angle you will strafe at. So I'm going to show you the 100% angle. So this means you're going to be going 100% to the right or the left if you press A or D, which is your left or right button. So you see I'm in the game right here, and I'm going to click D. You kind of have to angle your mouse if you want to move directly left, because like if you're moving some ways, it's gonna make you go that way. So you see here, I'm moving straight left. I'm not moving forward a little bit. I'm moving straight left. I'll show you actually on this platform right here. I'm moving straight left. You have to kind of get your mouse there. I'm not going any angle. I'm just going straight to one angle. Okay? So that's the 100%. But the one downside with the 100% is this. That when you're moving, to change to the other angle, you kind of lose momentum. You see? So how do you not get this? So pretty much what you have to do when you're in this menu, you have to actually turn this down, okay? So the maximum strafe angle without losing momentum is 62%. So if you don't want to lose any momentum while you're going left or right like that, doing the sharp movements, you have to turn it down to 62%. If you don't do that, then you're going to be losing momentum. But it's your choice whether to do it or not. Anything above 72 is pretty much a waste because you're still pretty much losing momentum. So it's pretty much you're at 62 all in, or you're all the way up to 100. Those are pretty much the two most recommended ones. When you switch it back to default, usually you see right here, reset what settings to the Wooting recommended, it gives you 51, but the best is 62%. But if you want to go all the way to the left like this, you just put it to 100. But let me show you the difference between the 100 and the regular Fortnite settings. So like I showed you in the beginning, we were not able to place walls while moving forward. We had to turn. We had to turn to place. But you see, when you're holding one of the buttons, you can hold W, and actually you don't even have to hold W because W pretty much doesn't do anything. But you see on the ground, we're gonna try to place our walls while going this way. So like, if you want to see the difference, you can skip back to the beginning of the video and see the regular Fortnite settings. So when you're moving this way, all you have to do is press the D key, and you can press W and D if it helps you with comfortability. So you see, I'm able to look one way. I don't have to go here, turn, and click like you have to do in the old settings. You can just strafe one way while doing it, and it even works if you're going like this. And it's way better to do this instead of having to take your time to go boom boom. Boom, boom. The second thing I wanted to show you was the angles that you get when you're aiming at people. So right here I said that you had to turn to look to shoot the person, but when you have strafe, watch this. Boom. Boom. I don't even have to turn in there. All I do is set in my path. Boom. I don't have to turn in there anymore. I don't have to position and turn to hit him. I can just move one way, press one key, and I'll be moving that direction. And yes, this still does work on 62%. It's just you might have to position your mouse a little different and to get the right angle to actually go in one direction straight constantly. Okay, so what I wanted to say is that for the third part, the editing sounds were like not way louder, but they were louder than my voice, and I knew just watching it would be, you know, kind of hard to watch and hard to listen to, honestly. So I just decided to do a voiceover, and what I was saying is that the editing didn't feel drastically different, but it did feel good in a satisfying way. And I said maybe if it's like just a marketing trick, then they download the app more and more people download the app because you feel like you edit faster. But honestly, it just feels good. So I don't know why it does. Nobody has the answer to it, but it just feels good. It just feels good to edit. So that's it for the third part. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Always leave a sub, maybe a thumbs up if you want to, if you like the video. If this helped you, just tell me in the comments if you need help. Anyway, my Discord will be in the description, and the links for everything in the video will be in the description also. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this video. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this video, whether you needed a tutorial or you just wanted to get some background knowledge in your head to be able to do this if you want to switch to this after. But I totally recommend it. It's very good for games and stuff like that, and it just helps a lot. So thank you for watching this video, and like always remember, Jesus is king.